657 Boulevard, Westfield, New Jersey. A colonial revival home built in 1905. 6 bedrooms, quiet tree-lined streets, and a nightmare hiding in plain sight. In 2014, Derek and Maria Broaddus bought their dream home for $1.3 million. They were moving into a peaceful neighborhood, ready to raise their 3 young children. But 3 days after closing, before they even moved in, the first letter came.
Dearest new neighbor at 657 Boulevard, allow me to welcome you to the neighborhood. 657 Boulevard has been the subject of my family for decades now, and as it approaches its 110th birthday, I have been put in charge of watching and waiting for its second coming.
No return address, no signature, just an ominous title. They called themselves the Watcher. The Broadduses were confused, maybe even amused. But then another letter arrived. This one was worse. The Watcher seemed to know everything about them. Their car, their children, their renovations.
I see you've already flooded 657 Boulevard with contractors, so you can destroy the house as it was supposed to be. Oh no, bad move. You don't want to make 657 unhappy.
They mentioned the children by nickname, even their birth order. Information that was never shared publicly. Derek went straight to the police. The officer flipped through the letter, then looked up and said,
"Do you have any enemies?"
Over the next weeks, more letters came. The Watcher referenced observing the house from far, watching the children play, asking,
"Who has the bedrooms facing the street? I'll know as soon as you move in."
Maria refused to let the kids set foot inside the house. They never even slept there. The family installed cameras, hired private investigators, even contacted a former FBI profiler. His conclusion:
the Watcher likely lived nearby, an older individual, possibly driven by obsession or delusion.
But no suspect was ever charged, even when another local family, who had received a similarly creepy letter years before, came forward. The case stalled. Then, in 2015, the Broadduses tried to sell the house. No one would buy. They even proposed demolishing it and splitting the lot. But the town denied their request. Stuck, paranoid, and financially drained, the Broadduses finally rented it out. And yes, the tenants received a letter too.
To the vile and spiteful Derek and his wench of a wife, Maria. You wonder who the Watcher is. Turn around, fool. Maybe you even spoke to me, one of the so-called neighbors who has no idea who I really am.
The Broadduses sold the house in 2019 at a loss. Since then, the new owners have reported no letters, no incidents, nothing. Some say the Watcher simply vanished. Others believe the obsession continues, quietly, waiting for the perfect moment to return. And sometimes late at night, people say the mailbox rattles, and no one is there. To this day, the identity of the Watcher remains unknown. No arrests, no fingerprints, no suspects, just whispers, and walls that might still be watching. 657 Boulevard still stands in Westfield. After all, 657 Boulevard is more than just a house. It's a stage, and the Watcher is still watching.